everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to Today I Feel Like. Today, I have the iPhone 13 Pro. That's right, the iPhone 13 Pro is in the building. Let's unbox it, check it out, try it out, and here we go. All right, let's go ahead and take a quick look around the box and then let's get this phone out so we can check it out. And we can see right here, this is what the phone's gonna look like, and it has the color that I selected, which is the Sierra Blue. So I thought I would try something different this year and get a different color. I really wish that they would offer the full color lineup for the iPhone Pros and Pro Maxes so that you can get like purple and green and yellow or whatever other colors they offer for some of the smaller phones. Because I would have really have loved a purple iPhone Pro, 13 Pro. So anyways, we can see here it says iPhone, just a little branding up there. Again, more little branding. And so on the back here, it's not much to it. They've really simplified their packaging so that there really isn't much on here. So we can see that this is going to include an iPhone 13 Pro, a USB-C to Lightning cable. The power adapters and headphones are sold separately, it says. So, and this says it supports CDMA, GSM, UMTS, LTE, and 5G. So, and it says sub 6 gigahertz and millimeter wave technology. So, yeah, it says it has Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, GPS. Some capabilities are not available in all areas and depends on your wireless plan and services and service provider network for LTE and 5G. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead and get this thing opened up here. Let's go ahead and just see if we can peel this. So no longer do you need a knife to cut through this. Now that you can just go ahead and peel these and that will open up the box. And now we can go ahead and slide this on open, and look at that. You can even see there's a little cutout inside so that the camera bump sits there. But this is that's the phone right there. That is the color. It's sort of a cool looking pale blue there. Yeah, I like it. The camera bump is definitely larger than the old one, than the old phone. Let me see if I can grab my old iPhone, and you can see there, it's definitely bigger. And I'm gonna see if I can take this, let me see if I can take this case off of here. And there we go. You can see it's definitely, the cameras are bigger. You can definitely see the cameras are bigger on the new phone there. So, all right. So there we have it. You can see they have the screen all covered up. So we'll just go ahead and take this off. I know some people like to hear this. So let me just hold it up and see if I can get this to peel for you. Didn't really give much sound there. So if you're into it, sorry. Anyways, we can see there you have the shiny, the bezels are shiny around here. The edges are shiny, but so you're gonna get some fingerprints on there if that matters to people. But I keep a case on my phone almost all the time, so I don't really worry about that. But you're gonna get your volume rocker here, your mute or toggle switch there, however you set it up. On this side, we're going to get our power button right there. So yeah. We're going to have these antenna bands on the top and on the sides there. And then on the bottom, we have our dual firing speakers and our lightning port there. I really wish they would switch this to USB-C. That would be incredible if they did. So, all right, let's set that right there for the moment. And yeah, we'll go ahead and set it like that so we can actually see it. And then we're going to get a USB-C to Lightning cable so that you can have that if that's something that you need. And let's see here. And then next we are going to get a SIM ejector tool. So that's always nice to have. And an Apple sticker and some documentation. So that's pretty much it that we're going to get there. And yeah, that's pretty much, they've really cut down on how much they give you with these phones in the box here. They don't give you the power brick anymore. They don't give you the headphones anymore. So all that stuff is sold separately. All right, well, this is the iPhone. I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing set up, and then I'm gonna take it outside because I'll be honest with you, one of the main reasons, if not the kind of the only reason, well, two reasons, but one of the main reasons why I upgraded and got a newer phone is because, well, I wanted the newer cameras. I wanted the better cameras, the newer cameras. There is one of these cameras is actually a macro, which is what I really, really wanted. It also has a cinema mode on there, which I'll try at some point, but I really wanted that macro mode and I wanted the smaller size. So let's go ahead and get this thing set up, and then I'm gonna take it outside, shoot some photos, shoot some video, and try out that macro mode. Okay, so I'm outside now and I'm filming with the iPhone 13 Pro, and right now I'm filming at 24 frames a second. I'm using the normal lens here, just the standard lens, which I think generally is a little bit too narrow for vlogging. I prefer actually vlogging with the wide angle lens. So let's go ahead and switch over to that right now. So let me go ahead and switch that over, and there we go. We can now see with the wide angle lens, it's just much easier to vlog. So if you're using the rear cameras, the good cameras on the iPhone, there is no rear screen, and so you can't really see yourself. You're pretty much vlogging blind. But if you use that wide angle lens, it just makes it very easy to make sure that you're always in frame. And then if you need to do any cropping later to make sure your composition is right, you can do that. But the wide angle lens, I think, is where it's at for vlogging. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at a couple other field of views and see what they look like. Okay, so now I am filming with the iPhone's telephoto lens. This is a 3x telephoto lens right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to the normal lens so that we can see what that looks like. So there is the normal lens right there, and you can see there is a big difference between the telephoto lens and the normal lens. So now let's go ahead and switch it over to the wide angle lens so we can see what we're gonna get there. And yeah, even better if you're looking for a wide sort of landscape shot, you're gonna be able to go ahead and get that with the wide angle lens. So let's go back over to the normal lens again. There we go. It punches in enough that you can get a little bit closer but still see plenty in the frame. And then if we go over here to the telephoto lens, which is a 3x right there, boom, there you go. You can get a nice telephoto shot there so that you can see whatever is that's out into the distance. All right, just a quick editor's note. As I was looking at that last clip, I noticed that when I was zoomed all the way out to the 3x telephoto, that my audio was from behind the camera was really bad. It seemed like the iPhone was doing some sort of audio zooming where it was trying to capture audio from a distance out at the 3x level. Now, once I came back to the normal lens, the 1x, and even to the wide angle lens, my audio got much better from behind the camera. So just keep that in mind, because if you're actually filming and you're working from behind the camera and you're narrating from behind the camera like I often do when I vlog, then your audio might be kind of messed up if you go to 3x. So you might want to use an external microphone so that you can override those built-in camera microphones so you don't get that audio zooming and your audio is consistent throughout all of the various field of views. All right, back to the video. Now, I actually want to go and try out this macro lens because that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to get this new phone, is because, well, the cameras have a macro lens on there that looks like it's going to be pretty cool. But before I show you the macro lens, I wanted to actually show you what footage from the front-facing camera looks like. So right now, I'm filming with the front-facing camera. So yeah, this is it. This is what you can expect as far as the quality and the field of view. So this is the front-facing camera of the iPhone 13 Pro. All right, let's go try out that macro lens, and then let's head back into the house because, well, it's kind of cold and my hands are starting to get really chilly. All right, let's check out the macro lens. All right, let's go ahead and try this macro lens, and let's just go ahead and scoot on in, and let's go ahead and film this thing right here. Let's see how close we can get in on it and see if we can get this in focus there. And yeah, we might have to do a tap to focus to get this in. And there we go, it's switched over. It does this real abrupt shift, and then it allows you to get in on it. So there's that. Yeah, it works. It's hard to hold this camera still when you're filming macro. So if you are, you probably want to put it on a tripod. Well, there you have it. That is a look at the different field of views and the macro lens. Now, as far as the picture quality, I think I'm going to do a separate video on just the cameras for photos, because I absolutely love taking photos with the iPhones. I think they are just absolutely amazing. They are truly amazing. I wish they had longer zooms on there. I wish there was a longer telephoto lens on there, but the image quality itself is absolutely spectacular. So I think I'm gonna do a separate video just on the photos. So anyways, it's freezing out here, like freezing. So I'm heading back inside. Let's go. All right. right, so let's test out the macro mode here inside. And one thing we'll see is that when you start to move the subject closer or the camera closer, all of a sudden you get that jump right there. You see that? And then that's when it's in macro mode, and you can really then start to come in and fill the frame up with your subject there. So you can really see how it gets in there. Now, one thing I've noticed is that the center of the frame gets really sharp, but the edges are really, really soft there. So, but if we start to back out again, eventually we'll get that jump again in the where it switches, and there it goes. So yeah, let's go ahead and we'll come back again, and there you go, you'll get that. And then we can come in and make it and fill up our frame with our subject there. So, and really get that nice macro shot. Now, this is something that I find interesting, that when I'm filming with the in the macro, or trying to get a macro shot, and I move in, it doesn't seem to want to automatically switch here. So I'm going to come in closer and closer, and we can see it starts to get out of focus, and it doesn't actually switch. Now, if I go ahead and tap to focus, then we get that switch, and it has a big jump there, and we can really start to get in close there. So you kind of have to find your sweet spot right there, but you can get a nice shot and sort of fill that frame up with your subject there. So, but yeah, once we start to go back there, we can see it starts to go back out of focus again. And if we tap it, then we can see it does that lens switch again right there. So yeah, it's not the perfect solution. It's not that elegant, but it does work. All right, so there you have it. That is it. That is a look at the unboxing of my new iPhone 13 Pro. And you got a couple photos and video samples in there so you can kind of see how this thing works. And yeah, I'm curious to know what you think about it. Let me know down in the video description, because I'm curious to know what you think about the phone and the photo and video quality. So yeah, I'm gonna leave a link to this product down below in the video description so that you can check it out if you're interested. I'm also gonna leave links to my Amazon page, my social media contacts, so you can reach me elsewhere. And I hope you enjoyed seeing this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram. And I am Larry with Today I Feel Like. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.